Welcome back to another episode of InDeep with Indy. I'm your host, Indy, and I have a special guest, Miss Kesha. Kesha is a mother, she's a business owner, and she is someone that has been through a lot. We call that Me Too. She has a story to tell, and she shows perseverance through her story. I want her to introduce herself because I feel like with her story and everything about her, she's going to do the best introduction ever. I'm gonna tell you that everything about this woman is amazing. How she has overcome so much and she is still standing strong. So, welcome to the show, Kesha.
Thank you for inviting me.
Um,
I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much,
yes.
Indy.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, first, I want you to introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Kesha Polo. My business name is Sensation, which is this right here. Sensation. So that business came about since I was going through my odds and ends in life and my trial and errors, and I can tell you about that when you get to that part. But yes, I am a mother of four grown kids. And yes, I do help out with the community as well. And I really enjoy talking with you more about whatever you got to ask me.
Okay. She could listen, y'all. She got so much. She's so humble. But we gonna jump right into it. So because you started off with your business, and y'all, when I tell you, excuse me, I always hit this mic, but when I tell y'all, she got everything. Okay, this is called Blueberry Weekend. We gotta ask her how she came up with the names. Okay, and it says it only has 20% alcohol. That's it. That's all. Then we got Tennessee Hunch Punch because she didn't do a good job of showing off her business, y'all. I need y'all to see this, okay? And then we're going to get into how it came about. This is a new one. Can I show this one?
Yes, you can go ahead
sure?
and show that one.
Okay.
Yes, I'm very sure.
This is a new one. It's called Jazzy Uncontrolled Goddess or Goddess Vibes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This one got, do it got 20%? All of these say 20%. I don't think she's measuring her alcohol correctly, but we gonna keep going through because trust me, she got a lot. So she got a lot of different alcohol. So before anything or after you watch this show, make sure y'all go follow her and definitely support her business. All right, so jumping right into it because you said that this came about during your trials and errors. Mm-hmm. So tell me more about that.
Okay, so in the year 2000, basically my ex-husband and I and everything of a long term, we basically always did like backyard parties and cookouts for family and friends, like we all do, right? And then we started making big coolers of drinks. So for a long time, a lot of people always say, thank you. For a long time, a lot of people always say, hey, why don't you turn into a business? So at that time, my mindset wasn't clear about making a business. So I would say in the year of the pandemic of the year 2020, that's when I really went ahead and turned my backyard party solution potion into a business.
It's a solution and a potion for me. That's why you will start feeling a certain way. Y'all,
it's a potion. Yeah, it's a potion.
She done brung this to me. So if I'm acting different, it's her fault.
So yes, my aunties, my uncles, my family members and friends and strangers always had the same response to how they feel with my drinks. So I wanted to make it more healthier than make it just alcohol cocktail like any other person would make it out there. So what I did is that I add like herbs, organic fruits, that has been extracted, and also I use like some like little simple syrup and juices and stuff like that as well to balance it out. Then I put electrolytes in it as well to help a person if they don't like to eat while they drinking. Hey, they can always, they can always enjoy the alcohol and the juice and everything and herbs all together and not have to be feeling nauseated. That's why I did what I did. So it took time to get there, but hey, but the name came about is when I was going through my shadow moments of my journey, when I was in the process of finding myself. So it was this guy. I met him at an art gallery, and he do designs, but he helped me come up with a name. And I said, you know what? I want to be Sensation. And so I researched it and see if anybody else had it. But Sensation with a C, nobody didn't have it. So I went ahead and brand that one. And then I ended up having Sensation. That's how I came about in the year 2020.
I love it.
Yep.
So she said that it has electrolytes in it, y'all.
Yeah, it
so you don't
does.
even get nauseous or anything. And I can honestly agree with that because I think I drank a whole bottle. Don't mind me. I was going through something that day. I was like,
Do
pour
not
up.
drink
No.
a whole bottle, y'all, like that, please.
Don't. Because obviously that was the problem. No, I was sharing it, so it's okay.
Okay.
I had the most though. I shared a little bit. Here you go. But I love that. I love the concept and the organic and things like that. That's why I love my favorite one. I'm not drinking my favorite one right here, but definitely. So you said your shadow moments. What did that look like?
Ooh, child, where you want me to start? Okay, in the year 2017, I was in the process of my separation with my ex, and so I always wanted to find what's my true calling for myself, because at that time I was starting my new life here in Tennessee. I moved from where we moved from Virginia, and we just basically, wanted to start a whole new life together while the kids go through school and college, and then we can
Yeah.
retire here. But it turned out to be in a place where things became, people separate because we not on that same level no more.
Yeah.
And so at that time, I had to make a decision for myself to basically go out there and do what's best for me and learn who I am as a woman, as myself. And I asked the Most High to allow me to help me guide me along the way. So that's what happened. I don't want to get into too much detail with everything, but I had to ask the Most High to help me know who I am and show me who I am. And that's how all those dark moments, like when you ask the Most High through your shadow moments, while you're going through your spiritual journey, you're going to see some dark moments. And you're going to try your best to fight against it, but you already have made a deal with the Most High to go through it. And so you're going to, it's going to feel like everything coming against you. You're going to delete a lot of people out your life. It can be family, friends, even jobs, because it doesn't serve your highest good no more. It doesn't serve you as a person anymore. And so those things start to shed like a snake. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't happen overnight. So it happens slowly but surely. So, yeah. And shadow moments does take new levels. So as they say, new levels, there are new devils. Once you go through your first phase of your shadow moment, and then you start to realize where you at in life, and a lot of people that you used to hang with and roll with and everything, they fall to the wayside. It's not because you don't love them no more. It's because they're not serving in your purpose on your journey anymore.
Yeah.
So then you go to another level in life. And only you and Divine Most High will know that. So when you go through that next level, there's another shadow moment that you have to face. And then you go through that phase. And there's another phase and phase and phase. So it's levels to this.
It sure is, honey.
I don't know if I can cuss up here, but you know.
Can.
Okay.
You can curse. Yeah.
It's levels to this shit.
It is. And I agree because I think I'm at maybe my 4th level and I think I'm in that shadow moment because I'm starting to realize.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy, hold on. Let's go backwards real quick. Is that what that is? So I get it. You know, me and you was talking because of the cocoon phase. And people don't understand what that is. Like actually going into that cocoon phase and coming out in a different moment. Or shedding your skin like a snake shedding theirs. Like the old, out with the old, in with the new. That's what they say, but it's so much more deeper than that.
Yes.
So that's all about your shadow. Like
for instance, when you go through your spiritual journey in life, you have to teach yourself to learn through those experiences because even though you may think it's like, why do people keep, why does them keep being picked on? You'll feel like you've been picked on all the time, or you feel like you've been singled out, or you feel like dang, I'm being isolated all the time. But it's a reason for your season. It's a reason why you're, as they say, a rejection is your protection, and that is so true.
Yeah.
So when things in life tends to reject you, and it's rejecting you, and you trying to force it, and it still reject you, it's because it's the divine is like protecting you, and not just on divine. Is you have your spirit guides, you have ascended masters, you have your divine ancestors that's watching over you if you believe in that.
Yeah.
Because they all was before us. So you always have your spirit guides always been there for you since before birth.
Yeah.
I know I'm kind of like getting off subject. I don't know if I'm there.
No, you're doing
Thank
good.
you.
This is InDeep with Indy. Keep going, honey. Keep going. You better talk.
So yes, when you just keep looking at your circumstances, it's like, how can I grow through this? Teach me what I'm learning through these experiences so I can keep moving forward. So while you in your journey, you enjoy your journey. And it's not about mastering it out. It's not about trying to beat a time frame because it's not on your time. It's always in divine timing. Because divine Most High will always give you the same lesson through so many different bodies, but it'll be the same energy with different faces. So you have to learn through that lesson that you are learning in that particular experience. And it's not easy, but it's a satisfying journey. It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
And you can speak to that because you've been on that journey. And I can speak to it because I've been on it too. But let me tell you, it definitely, I don't know where satisfying come in at. I've been through the satisfying phase, and then you get back to that other phase and it's like, okay, here we are again. I was just satisfied. Why we doing this again?
The reason why, Indy, I'm saying that it's a satisfying journey because you know why? God still provide a roof over your head, food in your mouth, money in your hands. It may not be as much as you think it would be, but it's much than the next man is out there begging for a piece of bread. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So while you in your journey and you going through those phases, trust me, it is a satisfying journey.
Yeah.
You have to enjoy the dash in between both ends. And always know, too, that the negative and the positive have to balance out. So whatever happened negative in life, something positive is going to happen in between or somewhere in the midst of it. So always be optimistic about everything in your life because that's all we have.
Yeah.
That's
true.
all we have. So
and she done got deep in it. We only 16 minutes in. Listen, no, but I definitely agree 1,000%. Y'all know I'm silly, so I'm gonna get it together. I'm so silly, but I got a lot of knowledge too. So listen,
yeah.
But no, I definitely agree. It is the balance of life. Life is always balanced. That's why it's yin and yang, as some people may call it. You know, the negative and the positive. You got the ugly and the beautiful. You got the happy and the sad. Everything comes with balance. If you don't have both, then there's no balance. That's why we have to have, it sounds bad when I say this, but we have to have evil in order to balance good. Because if everything was good, there would be no lessons. There would be nothing learned, and no one will grow. Nothing will happen. No one will, go to the next realm or to heaven or, whatever people believe in. No one will do any of these things. And it's just going to be overly crowded. 3,000 people just like, hey, how you doing? I'm doing great. Well, not 3,000, but 30 trillion, billion, whatever we want to call it, overly populated. So we got to have the balance of the negative and the positive side. I definitely agree with you on that. Let's take it back.
Okay.
Back, way back in time to your childhood.
Okay.
I want to know about your childhood.
Well, I had a challenging childhood, and I can remember back when I was like 3 years old. My brother and I, he's my oldest brother. He passed on when he was 31 years old. But anywho, we was taken away from my mom, from Virginia, and we was migrated to be in custody with my father's side of the family. And so when that happened, my brother and I, it was all that we had. So we had to be really supportive to one another, even at a young age. We used to do all kinds of growing up down there up in North Carolina.
Yeah.
But my auntie, I'm gonna call her out. My aunt Willa Mae Brown. I love that lady, and my aunt Salome, rest in soul. But them two ladies have practically raised me and my brother.
Yeah.
They have very strong women, independently raised us the best way they knew how to. And then my mom came back years later. I would say when I was like 7, 8 years old, she came back to come get us. Went to court, got paperwork, and we went back to Virginia. And then once we came back to Virginia, my mama had made a vow and said, "You're not going to ever leave my sight ever again unless I die." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my mom actually just took upon herself and be the best mom that she know how to be, And she was that type of mom where a lot of people would call her Aunt Cheryl around the corner. Like, like the little neighborhood kids, they always come to your door and they be looking at you and stuff like that, and seeing what your mama do for you, and they want to be in the midst of that too.
Right.
She was that type of mom, and she never, see a child begging for bread. And if your household or your mom or your dad is short on funds, my mom will be the person that would give you food on your table. So she was always that type of mom. And so I have her traits too. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that I would see that instant need, I'm always a giver. And so, yeah. But in my childhood years, I really had a good time. Outweigh all the craziness, but I did had a good time. My mom, she got us back. She made sure we had a pool and food, and we had the best childhood ever. Really.
It was just that one moment that changed everything. How did that change like your respect for your mom?
What, like far as we've been taken away from her?
Being taken away and then her coming back. I know once you was taken away, maybe you was, I don't know, because you were probably younger.
Well, I know that with me, I wasn't feeling resentment towards her because I always cried and prayed every night for her to come back to me when I was with my aunt and my dad's side of the family. So my dad was not completely in my life. You know what I'm saying? But when he got a little bit older and whatever circumstances in his path took place, he wanted to partake in my life. So that's right there. It's building slowly but surely. But, but with my mom and everything, she always been consistent. And I never had no resentment towards her at all.
That's good.
Because she always set us down and talked about it.
Yeah.
And my brother, my oldest brother, I wouldn't call it resentment. It was more like something that was in him that he kept carrying around. That he didn't really talk about it to too many people. So I guess when he got older, he talked to my mom about it, and they went from there.
Got you.
But yeah, so even though we close in age, but my brother and I, we have two different mindsets at times. So he tends to hold on to certain things,
And you tend to let them go.
Yeah.
Think you know the power of letting go.
I had to learn through my shadow moment.
Listen, I had to learn through my shadow moment. I did too, because the power of letting go. Because when you let go of things, let's say you're holding on to something super tight and you let go of it, then what happens? Your hands open when you let go. And when your hands are open, you're able to receive versus them being closed because you're holding on to something that ain't even for you. So then it's like, oh, I can't receive anything because I'm holding on to this and 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 everything is full. So now what am I supposed to do? Oh, God is telling you, no, let this go. And you're like, God, this is mine. This is mine. And it's like, no, this ain't yours. Let it go. And it's like, no, but this is mine. This is for me. I know this is for me because it feels good. No, it only feels good for this moment, but you don't know what destruction is about to come. So let it go so that I can give you what you're supposed to have. Once you let it go, then you're able to receive it.
I thank you for that because I can totally receive that. So the song from Erykah Badu,
Bag Lady.
Bag Lady, you gonna hurt your back, dragging all them bags like that.
Yeah.
I listened to that song so many times when I was young. Never thought it was talking to me. I was a silent bag lady. So I was the one who was always been dependent on by my mom, by my aunties, even in North Carolina. As a young age, I was always been dependent on and relied on. So I carried so much baggage and never knew. And I took that into my marriage. And I didn't know it because all I knew was what I was taught. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I took that into my marriage and everything, I thought I was doing everything as a wife. I thought I was doing everything as a partner. But at times in between, it was more like I was silently hurting somebody at the same time from the things that I would say, being in control of everything all the time. But it seemed like at times I didn't have no choice to be all in control because my ex-spouse was always traveling around the world in the military. So I had to put my cape on my back to actually, take care of 4 kids.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I had to put myself into a structural strategy moment with my babies and be a mother the best way I know how to.
Yeah.
So as that song played in my head when I went through my shadow moment after I got my separation and divorce, I had to really face my own demons. And all those bags, I had to shed them. I had to let them things go. I had to open my hand and let go. It can be family. I did let my family go.
Yeah.
It was hurtful. I had to let go of close friend of mine of 24 years. I had to let go of my own habits, but those things start to shed layers and layers over time.
And that takes patience.
It does.
It definitely takes patience because I know that I've been there and still shedding as it goes. Like even when it comes down to old habits, like I find myself being like, that's me? Like I really acted that way just now? Like I have shedded that. No, I ain't. No, it's still there. So it's like, oh, I gotta, shed this. And like even with the friends and telling them like it's nothing personal. We not there anymore. We're not on the same level anymore. Like our thought process, like, are you reading Do you go into nature? You know what I'm saying? Or do you just want to go out all the time? It's cool to go out sometimes. It's fun. I get it. Let loose. But what are you doing? Are you doing that self-work? Because if I talk to you and you tell me one thing, right? And then I talk to you again and you tell me the same thing. And then the third time and I talk to you and you still telling me the same thing, I'm like, what are you not doing the work? What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that's big. Like I've been there, like family, like I don't talk to them as much, but I love them. Like you can call me, India can come out at any time for my family. Okay. At any time. Seriously.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's more so like, where do we connect? Like, what type of conversations are we having? And even recently, I was just listening to, like, I was talking to a friend, and I was listening to the conversation, and I was like, oh, no, I got to change this conversation.
You felt the energy, didn't you? It was getting thick.
It was too much. I was like, this conversation ain't helping me grow. It's pulling me, and I don't like it. So it's like, I was just saying, I don't talk to nobody. Like when I say I don't talk to nobody, yesterday I talked to one person.
I talk to the Most High all the time.
Okay. So I talk to one person, but I talk to God all the time. I definitely do. That's the one thing that I do. Even being out in nature, I tell people all the time, because I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. I'm very spiritual. But when I go out into nature, I'm more so like, this is the closest thing to God. And people don't understand it when I say it, but it's like, you got to understand, however you look at God, what is we are all perfect, but what's one of the most perfect things that is created is nature. Nature is so much life out there. Those trees have been there for thousands of years. The trees have so much knowledge. It has so much healing. It has so much power. The ground, the dirt, everything. Like, why do you think you walk barefoot? Why do you think when you hug a tree, I was just talking about this on my last podcast, why do you think when you hug a tree it's so healing and it feels like the best hug ever? Why do you think everything is released? It's because it's that power, that everything that's there. You don't understand, like, this is the closest thing to God, and out there is so peaceful, and being able to actually have that conversation with the Most High and like having it in, and it's so divine. It's just amazing. So you smiling like you can relate.
I can relate to what you're saying because nature is a beautiful thing to resonate with because we are part of it.
We are.
The thing is that we are trees. We are like trees. We are. We grow like trees. We spread our branches out like trees, and we start creating new family branches like trees. So when you see a tree seed being planted into a ground, it has to go through the darkest moments, right? And then it sprouts into a little small leaf. So basically, the vine always protected, so it won't be harmed by nobody stomping on it or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Even the other trees around it cannot affect it, but it helps nourish it and gives it more growth. The sun, the vine always give you more water. Keep filling your cup with water, right? And always keep filling you up with more knowledge that you can apply into your life. That's water.
Yeah.
And then every time that tree grows and grows and grows into a thicker tree bark, right? Tree trunk, then it starts to grow a little bit of branches. Now those branches cannot hold too much weight, so it has to grow stronger and stronger and stronger. That's how we are. We are just like trees. If you watch a plant grow and stuff like that, you will see by the fruits of its own labor.
Yeah.
So when that tree start to develop into a mature tree, it start to let the fruits of its labor, fall so that it can multiply and feed everyone else around it. So everything takes time. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no point in going out there blaming people for your own actions, your own behavior. You got to hold yourself accountable on every level in your life, because when we wake up, we made a choice to get up and use the bathroom. When we wake up, we make a choice to go to the bathroom and go to the kitchen and make some meals. I'm just being honest here. We make choice on everything we do. So down to the sexual behaviors that some of us may have, you made that choice. In order for you to make it better is to look at your own behavior and then work on it.
Mm-hmm.
Step back and say, okay, I need to make this better for my life. Even if I have to let this person go, or let that job go, or let that place go, or let that habit go. So I talk to myself all the time, and I always ask myself, hey, what can you do better? Because I know you see me online. I be going to a lot of places to show support, and I do. I go and support a lot of entrepreneurs, business promoters, people all the time. I don't ask for nobody else to do the same for me. If they do it, it's because they want to.
Mm-hmm.
But when it come down to me needing that time to savor my energy away from everybody, then you won't hear from me, because I'm working on myself. That means I had witnessed something that I need to work on myself about.
Yeah.
And that's something for nobody to know but me, because I have to put myself in check. I listen to my own intuition. So that means that I need to, like, for instance, I'm going to give you a perfect example. Say, like, if you out in a club, right? And then, or out somewhere, and you recognize a habit that you don't want to take part in no more. But somebody that you're close to, hey, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do that. And you were like, oh, no, it's just temptation, And like, oh, no, it's just temptation. And then that temptation keep calling your name. You like, damn, you know what? I'm just having a good time. And then you slip up doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, God will protect you at all times, but not on consistent behaviors that you keep on allowing yourself to go through. And He will allow you to see your own faults in front of your own eyes. That means you must stay in your own truth, and you must recognize your own behaviors, because He keeps showing you, and He can't keep saving you all the time for the same thing you keep doing. So if you slip up, it's okay. Don't beat yourself all up. Just step back and say, okay, I can't do this no more. This is not me. Because your body going to tell you, when you've been going through your journey of your spiritual journey, your body going to tell you that it's not good for you no more.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? It's like the things that been approaching in my life that used to be, it's like I don't like it no more. I used to say yes to things, like yes to this and yes to that. Go to that place and hop up and be a people pleaser.
Oh, and you said something about people pleasing.
I make that be my secondary. Okay, is it worth it? No. Like, I would tell myself, is it worth my time?
Yeah.
It ain't about me pleasing somebody to go hop up and do what they asked me to do, or go to that event because I want to show somebody I'm there. No, it's for me to say, okay, is it worth it? Yeah. So I learned how to put my time in positions and like categories.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
You just good with prioritizing now.
Exactly.
Putting yourself first. Listen, it's usually cold. And me, I'm over here feeling good, okay?
Maybe because of the sensation has got to me.
It definitely has. I'm going to say that much. And I only took 3 sips. But I drink wine, guys. I'm a wine drinker, you know.
It's a wine drinker, to be honest with you. Yes.
It kind of is a wine. She gave me something that was like
champagne. I don't care how expensive it is. I'm not a champagne person.
I love me some champagne.
But I would drink it because somebody offered it, like, okay, you know, celebrate, blah, blah, blah. But I'm a wine person completely.
Okay. Champagne is sparkling wine. It's okay. So, you said something about people pleasing. I think a lot of people, well, I'm not going to say a lot of people, because some people please. I can be a people pleaser. I said I was out of it, but then I find myself getting right back in it, which is not a good thing at all. Let me tell you. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't keep doing this. I don't know what it is, but then I think about it and it's like, no, I know why. And I know why I people please. I know how it feels to not have someone there for you. I know how it feels to not have someone be loyal to you. I know how it feels to be hurt beyond being able to come back. I know how it feels to need something and not have anyone to help to provide it for you in the physical. I know how it feels to feel like that you're alone. I just know the feeling of it, and I don't be wanting people to feel that way. So I'm always there for them. And I can have like the darkest days and I could be like literally crying because I may be a happy person. Everybody see me, I'm happy. I got the high energy, right? Everybody, like even when you met me, like got the high energy. You'll never know that I was probably just boo-hooing because I just don't have anyone, and I'm just at this point, and I'm not saying I don't have anyone, but I don't have anyone that I can talk to. I don't have anyone right now that I even feel like putting this burden on. So I carry them bags as well. And then here I am, like my friends are called, oh my God. And I'm like, hey girl, like, are you good, girl? Like, are you good?
That sound like
great.
me.
Like, what you did? Like, I'm here. Yeah, no, I'm good. I wasn't crying. I was just asleep. I'm
that
good.
Sound like me though.
Yeah, and it's one of the most unhealthy things ever. Yeah, so I do this because I know how it feels. I know how it literally feels to be in those predicaments. So, of course, when my friends call, I answer. Like I said, I can be sitting here like, oh, girl, I am good. Hey, I'm here for you. But then I explode too, because at some point, and it takes a while for me to explode because I can take on a lot. I'm a strong woman. But when I explode, it's like, but don't call me no more. Like, listen, I ain't even, like, kids gonna get it too. Room dirty, one thing got a place. You finna get it. And it's not because I mean to do that. It's just the fact that, dang, like, I got, like, I done took enough and I can't take no more. And that's when that bull, that red come out, and it's not good. So I feel like people pleasing ain't the best way to go. Don't people please, y'all.
I mean, from your perspective, how you had just said that, I don't feel that as a people pleasing.
Okay.
I feel like you are giving unconditional to that person or to whatever that person got going on in their life. You see something and you want to give your time towards it. I don't look at it as like a people pleasing.
I'm always saying yes, though. I feel like if I know someone needs me, I'm there, even if I got something to do. I'm
okay.
Hey, of course, like, even if they be like, oh, no, it's okay. Like, if you got something to do, it's fine. I'm like, oh, no, like, I can do it. I still got time, knowing I ain't got no time, but I got time. Okay. Like, I'm finna do it.
So you like too much than you can do. Okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, it's bad. It is, because it's always, oh, sure. Oh, no, I'm not sleeping. What you need?
And that's why I was just saying about, don't beat yourself all up, be kind to yourself. I would tell anybody that, because when you walking on this journey in life, period, be kind to yourself. Love thyself. Because in the word of the Bible, it always say love your neighbor as thyself. So that means that you have to love yourself somewhere in order to treat someone else the same amount of respect. And then also, while you loving yourself, while you being kind to yourself, grow through your journey. Grow, learn to grow through your experiences. That's most important. I would tell anybody that is watching this because in order to be on so many levels in life, you had to go through something to complete a level to get where you are.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't about no money, honey. Trust me. Because if it was, then that mean that the job that you have or whatever will get you far as life, but it doesn't. What gets you far in life is you build a new character of yourself within, man or woman. And I feel like I feel like the I don't want to jump to something that we're not talking about, but
you can jump to it. It's okay.
you. Okay.
Look, she said I don't want to jump to it, but let me jump to this.
I need to say this.
Okay, say it.
Because I love my man. I love grown men out there, all walks of life of men. And have to be no black man.
Girl, I thought you said my man. I was about to say, hold on, you got a man?
Oh no, not now.
What was that? Okay,
cut that out.
She was joking. She was joking. Just jokes, y'all. Just jokes.
But yeah. So I feel like a lot of our women who boss up in this lifetime right now, and I know a lot of men see women like us, you know what I'm saying, doing our thing, and some of them may become intimidated by it. And so I feel like this: if you love this woman or you found her very interesting, can you see yourself surrounding what she got going on? Can you not be feeling jealous of what she has going on? Can you build what you already have and add to her life? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what she has going on. Can you be a provider, not financially, because people think providing means financial.
Oh, thank you.
That means emotional providing, spiritual providing, mental providing, what else? Physical, everything. Like, you know, relational providing. That means that who she relate to in her circle, can you see yourself in that circle too, along with her?
Yeah.
So it's no competition here.
Yeah.
If you want to feel like that, you want to get into this person's space to bring her down spiritually, mentally, emotionally, to make you feel happy, then there's something going on inside of you that need working on. It's a childhood trauma that these men are really, they are actually taking upon themselves, and they're not working on it. They jump to the next person. Like, and then they just have sex with that person and think it's gonna take away the pain. You taking on somebody else's energy when you having sex with that person. You taking on somebody else's energy when you know, it's all about you working on yourself in between your relationship between women.
Yeah.
Because if that person had hurted you and you felt that, take a time apart and say, hey, what part did I play
in this?
Because we played a part in every decision that we make. So I feel as though that a lot of men need to stop and look at themselves in the mirror.
And hear themselves too, because a lot of men don't even understand the way that they come off. Like I like the fact of the emotional and the mental, because a lot of times people, like, men are providers, yes, but I'm not talking about financially. Can I talk to you? Can I come to you and tell you how I feel and it be safe and you not shut down? Can I come to you and talk to you how I feel and I don't get the silent treatment? Because I notice, like, sometimes that silent treatment is teaching someone not to say something, and that's what you call it, manipulation, right? So it's like, can I come to you and can I just let you know, like, darn, I had a crazy day? Or can I come to you and let you know, like, I just went ham on the kids. Like, I just went crazy. I just had a mental breakdown in here because I just really, like, you know, can I do that? And can you be there? And can you hold that space for me? Can you hold that space for them uncomfortable conversations or even my questions? Because I need it's not security, but it's assurance. I need assurance. I need to know, like, where do you see me at? Am I the only person? How, you know, where are we going with this? Like, it's not because I'm trying to start something, it's because I need clarity. Because without clarity, there's confusion. And with confusion, there's chaos. And with chaos, there is nothing about God in that. So I need to understand these things. Can you be there? Can you be that type of provider for me? Because the finances, we gonna get that. I'm gonna help you get that so that you can provide for me so I can be, you know, here and looking pretty. Yeah. So, you know, I'm gonna help you get that.
I feel like first, every woman should stay inside her soft aerospace.
Yeah.
You know, and when she with a man, she don't have to feel like I gotta buck up and be chest like a dong silverback gorilla. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like that with you. I want to be like a woman with you. I want to melt. I want to feel like I'm in that little inner child mode with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like I'm in a competition with the next person or you competing. You trying to compare apples to apples or whatever with some other person that you got on your mind with me.
Yep.
If you do not want that woman, leave her
alone.
The hell alone.
The hell.
I'm looking in the camera. Okay? Because I feel like this, you wasting that person time to go to the person that really want her. You see what I'm saying? Just like it goes vice versa with a man. Because I got 2 men myself. You know what I'm saying? Which is my sons. I helped raise them. They really taught me all about, you know, what a man would go through in life, even as a young child. And they amaze me every time. They do. They go through their moments, trust me. And when they do, they call on mama. And I leave that door open for my sons to call me because you know why? I give them the woman version of it. Like, you know, like get them, okay, like you said, assurance. That it's going to be okay, but look at it this way. This is what I have experienced and this is what I have been through. And if it's worked for you in your life at this moment, go ahead and work on it. Go ahead and just take forth on it. I always allow my children to make their own decisions, even at a young age. Yeah. I did. I used to be always controlling when it come down because I always been so independent, super independent all the time. And it's like, it's kind of hard to get out of that super independent.
It definitely is.
It's kind of hard, especially when you by yourself as a woman. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is that when I'm with a man, I don't want to feel like that. Yeah. I want to feel like I'm here with my protection. I'm safe. I'm safe with my man. I'm safe to know that he going to make a decision for all of us. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That he make a sound decision, a mental strategy plan that would take care of whatever experience we go through. And me learning to trust him on that. So if a man want to be submissive by a woman, like if he want a woman to submit to him, he have to be submissive to the Most High. And then he have to show her about being submissive because he been submissive towards the Most High. We all have to answer to somebody. And so a man, because the Most High speak to a man in his crown chakra and all throughout it all. So when he is aligned, now he can take forth and take care of a woman and then kids. So I hope I didn't go off the veer off on that part. No. But I'm just saying, like, it goes in that order. It really does. Yeah. A man have to learn to be by himself first. Just like Adam did in the Garden of Eden. He was by himself for a long time until the Most High said, hey, a man should not be alone. And then that's when he added his help, which is Eve. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, you know, it wasn't no peaches and cream. But hey, Adam had to teach her. You see what I'm saying? He had to teach her. So whatever that the Divine Most High taught you through your journey, you add into that person's life. Whatever the Most High had taught her through her journey, she gonna add to you, and then y'all both can take that and go together with it.
Right.
And now you're teaching your offsprings. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how my perspective is. So I can't change somebody else's mind, but I feel the truth on that.
I love your perspective. And I feel like I feel like this conversation can go for hours upon hours upon hours. But I feel like that we got to come to a point.
Yeah.
So before you go, I have tea time. Tea time is where I ask you. It's more about your tea, okay? So it's your tea. So if you can look at yourself as a tea, what would it be called? What would be in the blend and why?
It would be named Royal Love. Yes. Because I do have the royal blood that flows through my veins. I do. I have the royal blood that flows through my veins.
I like that. What would be in it?
A
little bit of alcohol. And I'm just like, add some tequila, rum. No, I'm joking.
It won't be no alcohol, y'all. That girl is so crazy. But yes, in Royal Love, it would be like different types of flower herbs.
Candula. That's a flower. You got rose. You can drink rose as well.
Well, it would be a mixture of all.
Oh, of all the flowers.
Yeah, like all flowers, because I don't just pinpoint just any kind of flower. Where there is one flower I do like now called the hydrangeas. I do love that flower. And I like my honeysuckles.
Okay. My favorite flower is a lotus flower. You want me to tell you why real quickly? Because it's the only flower that grows in a dark, damp, muddy place and comes out pure. And that's me. I call myself a lotus flower.
Okay.
Yeah. So on that note, let's leave. What do you want to leave? If you were for anyone, what would you like to leave as like your mark? And they just hear it over and over again whenever they're going through anything in life.
Like a verbal word? I want people to basically learn to love themselves regardless, because you can't always depend on a person to help you to become happy. So learn to be okay when things change and learn to let it go. It's going to hurt, but let it go and accept the change and continue to keep moving forward the best way you know how to, because all we can be in life is our actual best. There is no such thing as perfection. We are imperfect people, okay, in this world. So we can only be our ultimate best.
I love that.
Just be kind to yourself, love yourself, and stay grounded.
Yes, especially stay grounded and balanced, and be yourself. Yeah. Be nobody. Nobody's being hard to be.
When somebody walk away, be okay. Be okay with it.
I like that.
Let them go. Just let them go.
Yeah, for you. So, can you give them your social handles?
Yes. So
She gonna put the bottle up there for y'all. I'm trying to tell you, it's something in there.
So go to my page, Censations, CENSATION _EST dot 2000. And it's on Instagram. If you want to follow me on Facebook, it's Kesha Pullum. It's KEISHAPULLOM. And you'll find me there. So if you want to have a bar catering service come to your home, wedding party, any kind of party, I'm the one. So follow me on my Sensation page, and I'll be more than welcome to share any details with you when you DM me. And you can go to my email. It's also displayed in the bio as well. So I'll be glad to hear from you. I do want to give a shout out to you.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Indy, so much. I really appreciate this moment. This has been my first interview on a podcast ever.
Ooh, look at me.
So I didn't want to tell her that. I want to get her head off it,
Yeah.
But when I first seen her, yes, it was a glow that walked towards me. And so I want to appreciate you for allowing me. Because when I first told you on that day at 615 day party, I said, look, when you open that door for me to come over there and do a podcast, I'm more than welcome. And that been months ago.
Yes, it was.
In May.
Right. Well, no, it was June 615 day.
It was June?
Yeah, it was
okay, I'm so
615
sorry, guys.
No,
it
it's
June.
okay. It's okay. Well,
But yes, I want to thank you so much. And I also want to thank to One Swag Entertainment for allowing me to be on a platform with him and the Caribbean platform because you are a promoter. I love you so much. And you allow my business to be a first opportunity. I want to also thank New Life, because New Life helped me create my logo and walk me through my business in the beginning. I also want to thank Frederick Weathersby with his jazz band for always putting me out there. Afro Cocoa Root, I want to thank you so much as well. To all my customers. I want to thank y'all so much for always believing me. When you come to that counter and you want to taste it, you have an incredible experience at affordable rate.
I know that's right.
So I want to thank y'all so much for always believing in me. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. If I didn't call your name out, I have not forgot about you. I want to thank you so, so much for always supporting me and allow me to come to your platform to expand my business. So thank you.
You're welcome. And y'all, thank y'all so much for watching InDeep with Indy. Thank you for coming on to my podcast, Kesha.
Thank
you. You blessed it, and I definitely thank you. I hope you all got everything that you needed out of this plus more. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram. InDeep with Indy. Easy to find. And also, of course, here, YouTube. So, yeah, y'all have an amazing week. Peace, love, and light.